Hibs fans and Celtic fans and the rest of Scotland have cried long into the night about the Rangers' victory over Hibs yesterday in the Scottish Cup, which we won 2-0. And there's four key decisions, and I thought, you know what, let's actually talk about them and actually talk about them in detail in today's video, because of course we did do the match review yesterday. But we need to go through them again, because I actually think the outrage is actually pathetic. Now, if you want to see like more fallout to this, go over on Fog Football. We voice our opinions. Well, I mean, I voice my opinions, but my co-host, Sort of Scotland 90, is also over there. Alright? And you know what? I actually think it's embarrassing, the outrage for Hibs fans, right? And there's a lot of outrage for other people, but, like, they have had way worse incidents against them this season, right? You look at the head collision penalty that Celtic got against them at Easter Road. You look at the Gotterman handball that they should have got at Pataudry. Way worse than what happened in that game yesterday. But because it's against the Glasgow Rangers, they throw the toys out the pram. Alright? And they just can't accept it. It's corruption. Yes, it's that corrupted, man, that the team that's only won 3 trophies in the past 12 years, that's the team that SFA guides everything and makes everything for. Into it, load of pish. But let's talk about Dujon Sterling's penalty, shall we? Michael Stewart absolutely greeting about this, right? Is it the most stonewaller clear penalty you'll ever get? No, I don't think it is. I've seen Rangers fans say it's a stonewaller. For me, it is a penalty, right? But what you've got to look at here is it's just stupidity for the Hibs guy. Absolutely stupidity, right? It's just absolutely mental here from a beater, because Sterling gets in front of him and he just runs into the back of Sterling, trips him up, right? It's a penalty. It's not like he's 2-footed him from behind and everyone's got to be like, oh, it's a stonewaller. I think Hibs have got to look at their own guy for this, a beater. It wasn't the first stupid thing he did all game, I'll let you know, right? But here, he brings Sterling down. It's a penalty. How can you even claim corruption about this? I have no idea. I've no idea. There must be something on the spoons in Edinburgh. Right, so the first Jordan Abita yellow card, of course, was which he stops the counter-attack for Rangers. So, he doesn't get a yellow for the penalty, right? So here he is, getting a yellow for Tom Lawrence. You could argue both are yellow cards. Giving away a penalty normally tends to give away a yellow, so he gets a yellow here. This is absolutely a yellow. Stop the counter-attack. Then, in between this, right, he's pushing, I can't remember which sub it was, and he's pushing one of the backroom staff. To which Gollum then says, right, Joel Newell, you need to get your player under control, big man. He doesn't get his player under control. And what does he do? Matondo passes to Tav, goes to make a run, he then slaps Matondo across the side of the face, right? You might think this is a harsh yellow, right? And maybe if this incident, you know, in its solo form, is harsh. But you know what? The guy deserves to be sent off here with a second yellow, because he's pushing backroom staff. He's been warned that if you do anything else, you're off. And what does he do? He does something else. Absolutely, Abita should have been sent off. Hibs fans have got nothing to complain with. You should take your opinions and your rage up with your own player, and that's Abita. Nick Montgomery can greet on the sidelines. And he'll be greeting some more, because we've got the final incident coming up here, and we've got the Nathan Mariah red card, which of course, he brought down John Lundstrom. He does go in with 2 feet. He doesn't connect with both feet, right? But you can absolutely see why he's gave this a red card. Absolutely see. Hibs fans, the only complaining again you can be doing here is with your own player, because this killed the game. 11 against 10, 1 goal in it. We weren't playing particularly great, looked a wee bit tired, dead on our feet. Hibs could have potentially snatched a draw to force extra time. Going down to 9 men, Hibs didn't really have much of a chance here, folks, right? They didn't. And I just don't get this, right? You can't sit here and claim corruption with any of these decisions. You can't. You can see why they're... See when you look at decisions and you can be like, I don't think it's a red, but I can see why he's gave it a red. How can you claim corruption for any of that, man? Hibs are only throwing toys at the pram because it's against the Glasgow Rangers. Didn't see any of this against Celtic, didn't see any of this against Aberdeen, and they were way worse decisions. So Hibs fans, continue crying into your cornflakes. I will continue eating filet, steak filet, my friend. Oh, all that good stuff. They can continue greeting. I can continue partying at the top of the league, going for a quadruple. Hibs fans, all they've got to look forward to is cementing 6th place, which gets them at approximately hee-haw. So enjoy it, folks. Continue to cry, and until next time, Big Stevie, cool. Sign it. Out.